Chapter 1 Arithmetic Sequences. It talks about sequences in Form 1. Do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember what means of sequences? Here, sequences. 序列 or 数列 in Chinese. That means we have a certain order. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, and etc. For example, 1, 3, 5, 7, and then goes on. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then goes on, right? Or sometimes 1, 4, 9, 16, and then goes on. Those of them are sequences. A sequence is a list of numbers following one another. Each number in a sequence is called a term. That means here we have 4 first term, okay? The first term, second term, third term, fourth term, okay? There are certain terms. We say that those of them are the terms. A sequence can be regarded as a function too. That means the first one, you say it is 1. The second one, then you say it is 2. Okay, and the values of the term is 4. The third one is 9. The nth term is n squared. Okay, that means when substitute n for n equals 1, then equals to 1. For n equals 2, the term, that means the second term is 4, and etc. Okay, so Tn equals n squared. This one is the general term. Do you remember general term? Yeah, general term, that means you can write as a function. Now you know what means of function. So we can use the function, this term. So T1, T2, T3 up to Tn can also be expressed as T1, T2, T3. We write the number as a subscript, okay? We can write as Tn in a bracket. That means in the brace here. Okay, let's have a look some more. Sequence 1, sequence 2, sequence 3. So we use denoted as S. S1, S2, and S3. As there's 3 sequences. Okay, let's see. I let Tn here be the nth term. So for S1, T1 equals 1. T2 equals 2, T3 equals 3, T4 equals 4. So what is Tn? Correct, it's easy. Tn equals n. Correct. How about sequence 2, S2? For S2, the first term is 2. Second term is 4. And you think how to relate it with 2, this value. And you think okay, this one is 2 squared, right? How about 3? T3. We know that this one is 8. The values of term 3 is 8. So T3 equals 8. We can write it as 2 cubed, correct. How about the fourth term, 16? How to link up with 4? Yeah, this one 2 to the power 4 equals 16. As a result, can you tell me and Tn equals? Yeah, this one equals 2 to the power n. Right? Okay, let's see. How about S3? S3. We know that first term is 5, second term is 8, third term 11, and you found that this one seems each time plus 3, right? So, do you remember when you were Form 1? We know that this related to 3n. Do you remember? Yeah. Then ask you to think, if we have the 0th term, what is the number? Yeah, the number is 2, right? So this one at the end is 3n plus 2. Do you remember? Yeah. So now you're in Form 6. So we'll not choose this one. We'll have a look how to find out the general term. Okay? Later, next session. So come on, have a look at this one first. S3, the first term is 5. So this one is this one is 5, right? And you know that this time 5 times plus 3 times 0. And this one 5 plus 3 times 1. This one 5 plus 3 times 2. How about the fourth term? 14. 5 plus 3 times 3. So how about the nth term? And you found that this one 1 is 0. 2 equals 1. 3 equals 2. 4 equals 3. What are you talking about? That means the fourth term you times 3. The third term you times 2 only. The second term you times 1 only. The first term you times 0. How about the nth term? Yeah, times n minus 1, correct. So as a result, this one 3n plus 2. So the general term Tn 3n plus 2. Okay? Now you know how to find the general term by observation. Later we'll talk about 2 different kinds of sequences and ask you to think about how to find out the general term and some question related to these 2 kinds of sequence.